Hello, my name is Shuttley. Welcome back for another episode of Ep34 as Finland. In previous episode, we managed to get our population growing quite quickly. We went from below 10 million, I think, at the start of the episode to 12.5 million. So that was a pretty decent increase. We're also trying to pass the women's suffrage right now, which I'm hoping is going to go forward. Pressing issues. The ongoing election has drawn attention to the platforms of the various contending parties across Finland. The electorate debates which party is worth trusting the next term in government. I think I'm going to go and support the Labour Party right now, because they are the ones pushing the law. Oh, grassroots support for the law. Ooh, more loyalist. Or actually, no, support the feminist movement a bit further. Hopefully we can get a little bit more power in there. But let's have a look. Who's the... Oh, okay, so the Labour Party is going to be getting over 40% of the votes, most likely. Finnish party is still probably going to be the biggest party, just about, but that's fine. All right, and we're getting the food industry in East Karelia, and that should get us to the level 5 urban centres. And I believe that is going to get us to like 66% for the urbanize. So we still need one more. I suppose that's going to be the Kola Peninsula, which is going to be getting a whole lot of mines now. I don't know if it's going to be all useful necessarily directly, but we'll see how it goes. Private sector, or the investment pool still has about £7.5 million right now in there, so we should be able to utilise a good chunk of that. And looks like our GDP is 65 million. It has stalled again for a brief moment, but that's fine. Democratic Solidarity. Pro-suffrage gesture. Eugene Brechet has released a positive endorsement of the Finnish party with stalwart support of voting rights in Finland. I guess I'll take the 30%. I don't actually want to support the petty porters too much. I still want to keep them around, mind you, for the extra bureaucracy, but that's about it. I have a feeling that we'll probably be needing a bit more bureaucracy soon enough, so... Although, I suppose once we get the telephone research done, we'll be able to increase the production a lot, but until then, I reckon we might want to build a few government administration buildings in some of the other states as well. Get those underway. They might not be the priority right now. We'll get to those eventually, though. And how's the... oh, yeah, there we go. Prestige back to quite a bit. And I believe... Oh, yeah, we can declare a whole lot of interest. I'll put in... You know what? Actually... Well, I suppose no, we can't put anything inland there. We'll put the Senegal back. And we'll put the France back. And then maybe in... Or Madras back? I don't think we had Madras before, but we'll put that one in there nonetheless. It looks like our colonies are growing quite nicely down here. So have we actually got room for more oil wells or oil rigs? Not yet in Congo. It looks like the Dutch own 3. There's at least... Well, I don't know if there's going to be more. There might be more. Oh, that's a different state. Oh, okay. But there's not a whole lot of... Yeah, there's not going to be more. So I guess there's going to be like 5 total in Congo. Well, I suppose at least we own 2 of them. I'm not going to complain too much. The food industry in East Karelia are going to be done in a few weeks, so that should be good. And then the Crown exhibition is going to be in 4 years and 5 months. And it looks like we are going to be getting a lot of, stuff from that, most likely. I do actually wonder, does the power block... yeah, the professional states still have a lead of about... almost 160, actually. But that doesn't seem to be enough. Visitors from the colonies. Intellectuals from Fang are visiting our capital, arguing the case that their home country is far more civilized than we make it out to be, and that colonizers on them are unjustified. Oh, Finnish Congo. You know what? We'll send them back immediately. There's going to be a bit more attention, perhaps, but it just allows us to complete the colonization in here slightly further. So is this part of the... Right, that's a different state, isn't it? We're not directly colonizing them, are we? Yeah, it's part of Gabon. Man over machine. Members of the People's Party have expressed concerns about technology replacing the independence and dignity of manual labor. Progress always finds a way. People's Party is going to lose a bit more votes, but since they are not really supporting the things that we kind of need them to anyway, that's fine. So they'll only be 5% of the votes. And that probably means that if we can keep the government mostly under control, we do want to keep at least the Finnish Labour Party in there, that's for sure. Just so that we can pass the laws like the women's suffrage and probably some other good laws as well. Or beneficial laws for us right now. Oh, well, there we go. 13.2 million population already. Wow. I suppose we do still have the 3 different mass migrations going on in here, so that probably makes most of it. Is there infrastructure issues? No, it's not infrastructure issues. Although we might need a bit more infrastructure over here, Olu. I guess we'll get another railway in there. Colombian Pact, formed by USA. So even more power blocks. They used to have a block though previously, didn't they? But they've changed that now to something else. How's the fleet new? Okay, the fleet is not quite yet fully active. So we'll still be getting a bit of... Well, yeah, they're currently hiring some more people. But it will be alright in the end, I reckon. And we're getting some of the wharfs over here. So did we actually get this? Yes, that's level 5 now. And over here, that's level 3. How much do we actually have? So we've got 150 total. It's going to take a little while. But we might be able to get this to level 5 as well. Okay, so now it's level 4. Yeah, we got up to 200 already. And there's going to be probably a decent bit more being built in there. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be sufficient. Hey, law finally went forward, so now we're in the stage 2 of the women's suffrage, passing that law. We'll do another 3 interests. I guess we'll put the one in the... I don't actually know. I mean, suppose we could put the South China back. And we'll put in the Balkans back. Maybe we'll put Rhine. So we have a lot of areas over here that we could make some potential good deals. Looks like relations with Russia are actually doing fine. So it means that they're less likely to declare war on us, so I think we've got a bit of a peace at our hands right now. At least for the time being. Now, one thing that I do have concerns about is potential... Oh yeah, we've got a bit of unemployment over here in West Karelia now. Now, they are building 4 arts academies in there. And 3 classworks, 1 fertilizer plant. Okay, yeah, they're building quite a bit of things in here. Also, a railway, and of course the government administrations are being built. Actually, speaking of which, I should probably go out and prioritize 2 of these. To get those done real quick. Oh, and the election's done. Right, let's have a look. So we've got still 42%. We could get to 51 just having trade unions in power. You know what, sure. That means that we've got 51% chance of... 55% chance of passing the law. Trade unions are now powerful. Industrialists are no longer providing the job creation, so the investment pool is probably going to be drying up a little bit again. Probably not too badly, but I reckon there's going to be some reduction in there. The GDP is taking a bit of a hit there. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure that we'll be rebounding back soon enough. So with the small amount of unemployment in here, I guess what we could do... I suppose there's still a lot of buildings being built. So it's not like it's a terrible thing, necessarily. Is there anything else that would be actually profitable? The motor engines probably wouldn't be too bad in here. I mean, there's some mines and things like that that will need the engines anyway. So we'll get 1 level of that. And then... Ooh, we've got a whole lot of peasants in Corpia. We could build some more farms and things like that. And we've got some unemployment as well. The steel mills are still... Yeah, they could hire more, but they're not hiring more. I wonder, if we go for the coal-fired power plant... Oh, that's going to be devastatingly bad for the income right now. Yeah, it's basically wherever there is decent demand for power. Like over here, we could probably switch the production. Now, let's actually have a look at the logging camps. Is this... Oh, yeah, we'll get the electric sawmills in here. There we go. So it did a little bit of demand for the power, at least. Or the extra power that we now start producing, rather. I forget, did we switch that over here in the capital already? Oh yeah, we did. What about Northern Finland? We did. So I think let's just go ahead and double check that it's now switched to that on all of them. Oh, right, yeah, we can get the mobile warfare tactics training at least. Art academies, we'll get the film art. And the power plants, but we won't be switching all of that. So logging camps, get these switched. So we can at least do the production at full speed. We could also get the modern port everywhere. They'll use a bit more oil, but I reckon there seems to be still a decent bit of oil around in the world market, so we should be able to import a lot of it. And it's also going to provide us with a whole lot of, well, I suppose convoys, technically speaking, but no, it's the merchant marine is going to be a lot more, which means that it's going to be a lot cheaper for us to trade. And we'll be having so much more. I mean, we also do quite a bit of trade already, to be fair. So we've got the bureaucracy buildings already, at least 2 of them. There's still quite a few things being built, including a whole lot of automotive industry. I'm going to go out and get another 2 government administration buildings. Your size is better, we might need those. Also, maybe we'll go out and get another 5 over here, Kuopio. Provide some more decently paying jobs. Right, how's the tech coming along? Nitration fixation is going to be done fairly shortly. Flamethrowers are also not too far off, and the elevators are already at 71% as well. So we are getting the tech underway quite nicely. With the telephones, oh, right, that's going to give another max declare interest as well. But the electrics industries is going to be quite nice, in fact. I do actually wonder, so can can Nokia build those? No, and unfortunately I can't give them the rights to do that either. Oh, right. And what's the uprising over there? That's where the uprising was from, I think, the last episode of the one before that. Hey, law advancement. Okay, 55%, oh, 70% now, actually. And we've got a almost 70 million GDP. So that's still growing quite nicely. I suppose, especially with the extra car production that is taking place, I think we'll be increasing that quite steadily. How's the... oh yeah, investment pool is increasing quite nicely. Of course, we are building a lot with the government as well. So the private sector is going to have to buy most of that stuff. And thus, you know, cause perhaps some issues in that regard. So there's the... oh, 70 million? How far are we from the next one? We can't be too far away. Oh, still about 3 million. From Dutch East Indies and Brazil. Korea's got up to 75 million already. Pretty decent. Well, the Confederates have the 3rd largest... oh, no, it's not the 3rd largest. Never mind. 6th largest still. Yeah, ooh, Britain's got almost 1 billion. Well, I suppose they got a massive market to sort of pull in from. And the Confederates are still a bit wary of us. Oh well. I'm going to guess that Germany probably doesn't really want us to join either. No, they won't send the embassy in. I don't think we have embassies from anyone right now, that's the thing. Or any of the power blocks, rather. Oh, well, there we go. The radical numbers have gone down to 360,000. It was a 500,000 not that long ago. We now got 4 million... oh, what's the declaration again? I think that was a trade deal that we had. Yeah, it was one of the trade deals that we had. We were selling some engines to them for some oil. Plastic production. Yeah, plastic is the future. I'm not going to support other nations getting their techs. We haven't got support from other nations either. In that regard, anyway. I mean, we did get quite a bit of support from nations like France in our independence. So perhaps we could improve relations with France. Actually, no, we can't. We are still maxed out. Well, never mind then. No, I'm going to start supporting the lobbies in... if I can't... no, I can't support lobbies in here, in Confederates. Never mind. I guess that rules that one out then. Oh, we're taking a bit of a hit on the GDP right now. I suppose since we now need to import a lot more oil suddenly, so that's probably going to cause some delays on various things. Is it still complaining about... yeah, it's still saying intervision construction. But that's not the entire route, I reckon, because, yeah, if we weren't building, then it wouldn't actually be growing. I'm also going to go ahead and start subsidizing the arms industry at this point. Because there's a huge, well, sizable demand for it. And we can easily provide that. That's going to reduce the problems in the long run. Oh, Hindu rights movement. Oh, okay. Oh, come on, I'm really hoping that we can pass the women's suffrage soon. Now, maybe we still need at least 2 successes on it. But we're going to pass that one. And there's the auto... oh, Uzbek mass immigration to our capital. So highly mass immigration to West Karelia. And Satara to Kuopio. Oh, from Satara. So, Marathi. Right. So these 3 states keep on getting more and more population. Which is not really bad. Oh, it's over 2 million over there as well. And nearly 2 million in West Karelia. Ah, there we go. Nitrogen fixation. Alright, let's go ahead and switch those buildings then. So first we'll start with the... oh, actually, banana plantation. We can also get the automatic irrigation to those. I don't think we have a whole lot in our old nation, though. I guess we'll get the fertilizers on all of these farms. Well, those 2 farms, I guess. And then there's also the fertilizer plant. We'll get the fixation. So that's going to require a bit more oil. But it's going to provide a whole lot more fertilizer, which should make it a lot cheaper. And I don't think we have anything else that we need to worry about. Not currently, by the looks of it. Unless, hold on a minute, the explosives? Did we get new stuff other than that? Or did we already have that? We might have already had that. You know, it's the electric capacitors that's going to unlock the next one. Which admittedly is on the research queue. Once we get the telephone, we'll get the capacitors and then electric railways. I do actually wonder what's going to start spreading next over here. Could be mechanized farming. Or could be any one of these 5. Oh, there we go, low process voting. And, there we go, establish the film article completed. Oh, it's the automated bottle blowers. Okay, that's actually quite nice. We can reduce the workforce in the class works then. Oh, and it was the perfect tool to capture a harsh reality of our age. It would improve the attraction of both trade unions and rural folk. Sure. And, oh, and we are now a major power. Or does that mean that we could actually form our own power block, maybe? We can. Okay. In that case, we could sort of go ahead and just do the external trade. Advantage plus 25% trade capacity. You know what? We might as well do something. Let's have a look at the... Oh, there was the non-aligned code. Okay. I'll call it the Neutral League. And we'll form this power block. So relations go down with a lot of the other power blocks, but that's fine. No, anti-Japanese society formed. Okay. That's interesting. So, could I invite any countries? Not yet. Could I maybe start making... Let's actually have a look at the... Let's see, all power blocks. There's the Neutral League, the Grand Coalition. Italy. Could we make a treaty where I send in a... you don't want to take it... Let's actually have a look. So no one's probably going to be... Well, I suppose we don't have leverage on anyone yet either. I suppose nations that we've got good relations... Is Portugal in any... Well, they're wary of me. I guess we could start improving relations with them. And then Italy. They like me. Portugal also likes me. Yeah, they don't want an embassy. Although... Give them investment rights... Or investment rights guarantee, maybe? No. Oh, trade privileges. No. It won't go through. Okay, we probably need to start from some smaller nations first. That we might have okay relations with. Let's see, Sokoto? Would you be willing to take the embassy? No, not even nearly. You would be willing to take the guarantee, perhaps, but that's about it. Yeah, we're starting to colonize a bit further inland here. It's the... Oh, right, so Finnish Congo is sorted out. Actually, how much would it cost to us? No, it's still with 20 years, so that would not be completed. I guess we can go ahead and start colonizing into Equator. Start getting a bit more land in there. Then I suppose, so who are we improving relations? Portugal? We've got good relations there already. I'm gonna maybe improve relations with Greece as well, although actually, no, we can't. Could we perhaps get an embassy in there? No, we would be able to get investment rights there. Potentially. Get investment rights either way. I guess that works. Let's actually have a look at the invite countries unavailable. I guess unavailable is right now everyone, but sure. Aha! Right, we've got the conversion with the, or the treaty with the Greeks. That's good. Oh, and yeah, that's the bottle blow spreading. That's what we knew already. So we've got 71 million GDP. We're still, oh, actually, number 21 right now in the world. And the literacy rate has been going down steadily. Well, I mean, there's not too much I can do about that right now. Ooh, cosmopolitan. Have 10 non-primary cultures present in your country. Ah, we've got the urbanized Finland as well. There we go. Winds of change. Political movements or urban center building throughput. I don't know if we need more loyalists, quite frankly, right now. I'm not going to get the urban center throughput. But there we go. There's a lot of achievements that we're getting on this run, which I'm rather happy about. Right, converters are still building stuff in our nation, at least. So are the Scandinavians. Ooh, flamethrowers unlocked. 5% more kill rate. Actually, I do wonder. Scandinavia got good relations. Could we maybe get embassy in your country? No, who not even close. Never mind then. What about Italy? You don't. I don't suppose you want to have any alliance or any defensive backs or anything. No. Yeah, it's probably going to be not a very large group that we have here. Oh, there we go. Now number 15 in GDP. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh yeah, we just jumped over a whole bunch of nations. The next one's going to be Dutch, though, and that's going to be a bit more of a stretch. I do actually wonder, so Oman, are you part of any... You're part of Portuguese market? So Portugal is your overlord. Portugal, on the other hand, I don't think is part of... no, they are unaligned. You're not willing to take the embassy yet. If we get investment rights, trade privileges, maybe even guarantee independence, that still wouldn't be enough. No. Okay, so it's going to take a while for us to actually gather the leverage, I reckon. We're currently at minus 200. Do we actually... Oh yeah, we're slowly increasing, though. Oh, but they've got a whole lot of the unclaimed leverage, although that's going to be going down now. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. Got another explosive factory. We're building a lot more cars. Actually, I do wonder, so where do we get the prestige right now? We get 90 from being leading producer. Oh, we're number 3 in fine arts as well. And then, of course, leading producer in tanks and airplanes. Okay. Plus, the fine arts is something that has been increased recently, which I'm not opposed to, necessarily. If we can make a good money out of it, perhaps. Or at least, you know, be one of the leading producers. That's all fine. Well, there's a lot of steel mills being built in northern Finland now, which I suppose does make sense. Oh yeah, that is a massive jump in GDP. We went from like around 70 million to nearly 80 million in just a very short span of time. But I suppose, admittedly, from the block we got the external trade, which does increase the trade advantage a lot, which means that we can do a whole lot more trading and get all the stuff cheaper, or, you know, a little bit more likely to be getting the stuff cheaper. And also trade capacity plus 25%, so that is actually a huge boost there. Oh, radio shortage now, okay. Who's buying that? Is there just some population trying to buy some? Maybe. Well, we'll be getting the telephone in 8 months, so that shouldn't be too bad. Although I suppose radio is going to be a next step after that. It is at least part of the tier 4 stuff. We might want to get the artificial silk production at some point as well. There's so much of the production stuff that we kind of do need, so we kind of want to just focus on that area now. We are going to get the elevators soon, though, so that's going to be the arcades for urban centers. Oh, and with 15 million population, still very, very steep growth in here right now. We're number 25 in population, actually. Let's have a look. Oh, we're catching up to Scandinavia now. We don't see their graphs, unfortunately, but it's still, yeah, our growth has been tremendous. Standard of living, though, we're not quite as high anymore. We're kind of drifting downwards, mostly because we are getting a whole lot more people moving in. We don't actually have as much of the percentage of high-paying jobs aren't as much anymore as they used to be previously, but that's fine. And the GDP growing, it's... yeah, we've got a decent distance between us and the Brazilians now. But catching up to the Dutch is going to take us to... Well, we basically need to get to 100 million. That's it's possible. We've still got another 15 years to go. Ooh, well, there we go. We've got women's suffrage. The birth rate is going to go down, but the workforce ratio is going to increase. Dependent enfranchisement is going to go up as well. And there we go. These not words. I believe we've had that before, but women and children completed. Egalitarian society. Average standard of living. Oh, it needs to be 20 and literacy rate greater than 90%. That's going to be tricky. I don't suppose we can increase the yeah, the education is kind of maxed out right now. There are a few things that we can still do about that, admittedly. But it says that we're getting a lot of people moving in from nations that don't have quite as high... Oh, and unregulated automobiles. Due to spate accidents, there have been calls to regulate automobiles. So treasury laws to make safer streets. So the throughput would be reduced by 10% for 5 years. Industrialists would oppose that, of course. People merely need to adjust. That would actually... Yeah, we're going to go with that because the industrialists are then going to... Oh, no, they're not going to be quite to plus 10 yet. Well, we got a little bit closer at least. And we're getting so much money right now. I suppose we did get some more... Oh, wow, yeah, 81 million GDP. Damn. At this point, I'm kind of tempted to just reduce the taxation a bit. We might be losing a bit of money in the short run, but we got 19 million gold reserves. We actually got more than double the gold reserves than we had in investment pool right now. So we're going to reduce the taxes, which does mean that people are making more money, which means that their standard of living is going to start increasing slowly, or slightly, which also might mean that the education will pick up some speed as well, hopefully. Oh, we need to get a new leader for the... Oh, no. Oh, we declare more interest. Let's see. So we'll get one in... Oh, I think Russia and Germany are going to be having a war there. I'll put Iberia with an interest, and then maybe... Put one in Central America. Maybe we can get some nations from there to join our league. I suppose we don't have the interest there yet, so we can't do any deals with them. Oh, and Katanga is getting colonized by... So this is... no, that's Equator. Katanga would be... Is it this one? No, Kasai. Okay, so Katanga, it's somewhere in here, I believe. Oh yeah, there it is. Not much for us to worry about, quite frankly. The automotive industries, that's coming along somewhat nicely in here in our capital. Actually, we're running out of things to build. I suppose with the investment pool being as high as it is, we can let the private sector take over the construction side of things again. We can just focus on things that we kind of need to increase, and then let them do the rest of it. Because if they can afford it, then might as well. Although, I suppose we need more engines, so let's go ahead and increase the engine production drastically. Get another 2... Oh, that's automotive industries. Well, we'll build those. We'll build 6 more motor industries in our capital as well. Sure. That should be a lot of jobs available at least. Oh, still not living 17 in our... Well, not in our capital, but in Kuopio. Wait, oh, we got an extra infantry somewhere. Oh, well, that would do it. Still got the trench infantry. So I'm pretty sure the mechanized infantry, that requires a radius. We got the tanks at least, but yeah, we can't switch to that yet. We've got another steel mill built in Oulu. Excellent. Let's have a look. Any other places where... Well, I suppose the power plants over here in our capital. I'm going to switch to coal-fired power plants now. It might reduce the amount of labor needed in here, but at the same time, it's also going to increase the amount of engines actually needed. But we'll do that anyway. That's going to drop the energy price down very far. Oh, actually, now we've got the interest in Portugal, that might increase the... Yeah, the attitude is actually pretty good now. Cooperative. So perhaps you would like the embassy now. No, you wouldn't. Well, never mind then. So that's one, and then I suppose over here, I do wonder if there's any of these nations that would like an embassy. Not quite. Some of them would be willing to give us investments rights. I mean, Honduras would probably be a decent first option. Then start expanding the influence in there. So what, Honduras, we will take your investment rights. I could guarantee your independence. That's going to cost us a little bit of influence, but that's not too bad. So you would take that proposal. Do that one. And that way we can maybe improve... Hey, there we go. We can maybe improve our relations with you a bit further. Let's actually go ahead and improve relations from the get-go. So we'll get that... oh, yeah, it doesn't take too long, actually. There we are. So... Oh. Yaka diplomatic play against us. Alright, then. So we finally have our first colonial war over here. Well, technically speaking, the second, if we factor in the war against Congo. Let's go ahead and mobilize. Send the troops down there. It's going to take a little while, so we need to send them early. We might also start building up another army in here somewhere. If we still have a lot of peasants or something in the vicinity. Oh, we've got quite a bit at the equator. We've got one rubber plantation there, that's fine. We're building a whole lot of plantations actually in there. I don't know if it's us or someone else building the plantations in there, but nonetheless, they're being built. That's what matters. But I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and next time, bye-bye.